Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this brand new video. I know now I don't upload every day on this channel. I upload every day on Master Kambai. However, the topic of today is why I hate Global League. Now you may ask, did you play Global League over your channel? I will tell you not yet. Well, I played, but the recording are not out yet. So now with a fight in the background, I will explain you all the reason why I hate Global League and Advance Wars by Web. So to start off my opinion, if we can call it that way, I hate Global League because, first of all, stealth should be banned, but they are not, because people consider them okay, but the fact that only one unit can counter them is not okay. That forces you to buy fighters, and that's not okay. That's just not okay in my own opinion. And stealth are so strong. Like, yes, some people will say, "Oh, it's only like a Battlecopter that can hide." Yes, but if the guy play it properly, it can really cripple you in 2 turns before you have the time to have your fighter out. And if he's even better, he will just run away with his stealth, hit and run. That's it. Now, the other reason why I really don't like Global League, the maps. All the maps are the same, first of all. Second, we cannot choose the map, or we cannot vote to choose between maps. So this means sometime you will be forced into playing some maps you don't like, or some maps that are really atrocious to play. And you don't get to choose. Like, the way I would trade Global League, you have, for example, 3 maps. Now, the both player can vote for what they want. If it's a tie because they don't want to, well, maybe it's random between the both map chosen. Or what they can also do is they give multiple maps, and you need to vote for several maps, and the maps that are chosen twice, for example, by both player, are the one that are played. Or what you can also do is, before you start your search, you can ask for specific maps. That could be better. Like, for example, me, I really hate 2 bases maps. Well, if I would be able to choose, I would choose to never do these maps. Now you'll tell me, oh, pro player, they like to do two base maps. Yeah, I'm not a pro. I like to play for fun, and most of my experience in Global League is not fun. Not because I have more loss than wins, but because lots of maps I see I don't like these. Or sometimes some people played some maps, you did not play these, so they have strats you don't have, and that changed everything. Now the other thing I don't really like is when you start the Global League, they match up you with people with 30 games, 20 games, so they have much more experience in League than you. Now, the other thing I don't like is when Tier 1 is open, they allow the players to choose Sturm. I know Sturm has been nerfed in Advance Wars by Web, but I don't agree with that. He's still Tier 0. Yes, he's at the lower end. Yes, he is weaker than all the other Tier 0, in fact. Place him against Kambai. Kambai will steamroll him. Maybe Storm can overwhelm Kambai because terrain advantage and cheaper units. But even there, it depends on the maps. Storm is not tier 1. Storm rolls up on each tier 1. Maybe Von Bolt and Og have chances on longer game, but that's just a maybe. Now, another thing I don't like about the Global League is the fact that there's no time limit. Now, some people will say, "Oh, time limit, they screw up plays. The time limit, they just suddenly end games." Yes, some games are stalemate. I played game that was a stalemate for like 34 days, and suddenly the guy flipped the table by day 34 by buying a stealth. It won like that. I don't think if I will upload that replay or that video, I don't know. I was so pissed off because I was getting the advantage back. For the entire game, I had the value lead. He always had a super before me. But he had a better income, so he was able to keep up and survive. By the end of the game, by day 30 something, I flipped the table. I was the one in charge of this game. And then that stealth showed up and beat me. Now, if you place, for example, 30 days time limit, there's no stalemate like that. Even there, I should say most of the game are ended around turn 20 or 25. So if I was making Global League, I would limit maybe 25 days the games. Because when it goes higher than 25 days, any seal with global damage becomes broken. They break the game. Even in 20-25 days game, they have enough time to do 3 super or 4 super. And that's amazing, that's really strong. So if you don't place any time limit per se, all global damage seal will be chosen. They all break the game. Now the other thing, now you will blame me on not really watching the title because the title says tier 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but they should only allow the tiers. For example, if it's a tier 1 game, they should only allow tier 1 and 2 to be played. Now my explanation here, we don't always pay attention, and we choose fast sometimes. We just see a matchup, we are like, oh, I'm gonna choose this. And one time I ended up Jake versus Sturm. Jake versus Sturm. I was so pissed off when I got that matchup, and the map was heavy in terrain. So tell me, how am I going to win with Jake? Now, if for example it's tier 2 that is the tier, well, open 2 and 3, only 2 and 3. If you open 3, then open 3 and 4. So this way, we only see the seal we should take. Because if they only place tier 1 and you only choose tier 1, then it limits the choice and not everyone will like it. But you need to be more selective. And the matchup, they really need to work on that. They need to match you up with people that have roughly the same global experience as you. Because Global League is very different than casual, because maps are very different, and the meta in some ways is also very different, because most of the Global League end up in tank spam. Sometimes you're surprised and the guy do Battlecopter spam, and it's really effective, because usually the meta is tank spam, so if you get Battlecopter spam, well, you're done for. Now, that's why I don't like Global League. It's not a true competitive platform because they match up beginners in some ways. If you're in the 800, they match you up with other 800, but these other 800, they have like 40 games or 50 games of Global League and you have like 10. You don't even have 10. In my case, I think I have like 12 or 10. And I still got matched up with people with 40 or 50 games in Global League, I say. Because in casual, I played a lot, but that's not the same meta. In casual, it's not the same maps. In casual, it's not the same caliber of player. You can find anybody of all ranks in casual, but in Global League, apparently I just fall on really strong player, and sometimes I fall on weaker player, and I just steamroll them. There's no in between. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will try to create more content in advance so you can have more videos out over this channel. But don't hesitate to take a look to Master Kambai channel. It's my second channel, and there I have many videos that are ready to go. Have a great day.